Hello, sixth graders. I hope you're having, whoa, I'm really big and blurry. This is the camera from my computer, and as you can tell, it is not a good camera, and it's very close up. Anyways, I hope you're having a good day so far, whatever time you're watching this video. I have a couple things that I wanted to tell you guys about. Number one, I uploaded the 7th grade ICANNs into our course resources in Canvas. So there was a couple of you who are asking for those. They are there. Next on Friday is our presentation for our optional extra credit project on COVID-19. So I'm actually going to create a Flipgrid for you. You could either present through Flipgrid, or you can come on from 2 to 2:30 and we'll do Amplitude button and we'll do our presentations live like we did for ourselves. So your choice on how you'd like to present your information. And then lastly, you guys have a Flipgrid that's very special today. It's called I Love My Mom. There is a song that I've attached to it from YouTube, and you could do a multitude of things. You can hold up a sign that says I love my mom. You can lip sing it or dance, whatever the case is. But I like you to do something. I'm actually going to try and mix it together and send it to moms on Sunday, but it just kind of depends. So my 5th graders did this one, and they did the ones who did it did a really good job. Even if you don't want to sing, even if you don't want to show your face, just put up a sign or use Flipgrid to create the words. I had a student who didn't want to show his face, and so he put I care for my mom very much, I love her, as his Flipgrid. And I can incorporate that as well. So just come up with something creative to do with the song or not do with the song, and post it on Flipgrid. Okay, so I'm excited to see that. Let's get creative and have some fun with this. My video's in there too, so you guys can see what I did with mine. And then you have your checklist to do. So we're going to do our instruction book right now, page 154 and 155. You have your practice book to do. So your practice book is, I'm going to look it up real quick. I think it's 164, 165, or was that yesterday? Let's look. So yesterday was 163, 164. So today is 165, 166. If you're watching this video, then you do not have to do numbers 7, 8, and 9, just 1 through 6. So 1 through 6. If you want to challenge yourself, absolutely do 7, 8, and 9. But if you're watching this video, then you do not have to. So there you go. All right, let's go ahead and get to our lesson. So we are working on page 154, 155 here, and now we're talking about evaluating expressions with exponents. Michael, Morgan, and Keegan are in the same class. The teacher asks the students to write and simplify the expression 6 plus 4 cubed. Here are the expressions each person wrote. Michael wrote 6 plus 4 in parentheses cubed. Morgan wrote 6 cubed plus 4 cubed. And Keegan wrote 6 plus and then 4 is cubed. Which students will get the correct answer? Which, if any, of the expressions are equivalent? So if we look at our modelets, this is where they actually solve it. So they first do Michael's expression, which is 6 plus 4. And if we think about it, we know that we need to do PEMDAS first. PEMDAS is our order of operations. Do we remember what P stands for? Parentheses, yep. How about the E? Exponents, M, multiply, D, division, A, addition, and S, subtract. So we do it in this order. These are called our order of operations. So for Michael, we would do what's inside the parentheses first. So you do 6 plus 4, which equals 10. And then you take that answer and then you're going to cube it because the exponent is on the outside of the parentheses, which means that it's going to be the total. Whatever is inside the parentheses, and we're going to cube that. So then it's 10 times 10 times 10. And what do we get? What is 10 times 10 times 10? Well, 10 times 10 is 100. What's 100 times 10? Is that 1,000? Right? Because if we times it by 10, we just add a 0 to it. So it's 1,000. Okay, let's look at Morgan's expression. So Morgan's expression has the exponent next to both numbers. So according to PEMDAS, because there's no parentheses, we got to do the exponents first before we can add. So they do 6 times 6 times 6, which is 216. And then they do 4 times 4 times 4, which is 64. And then if you add 216 plus 64, what do you get? Well, 4 and 6 is 10. I'm going to carry the 1. And then 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 6 is 8. And then the 2. So 280. Okay, now we're going to look at Keegan's expression. So first we're going to find 4 to the third power because we're doing exponents first. And then we would add that to 6. So we have 4 times 4 times 4, which is 64. And then 64 plus 6, which is 70. Okay? So now we have we've actually solved each expression here. Now we're going to go down to our questions. Number 10, look at Michael's expression. Why do you add 6 plus 4 first? We add 6 plus 4 first because it is in parentheses. And according to PEMDAS, or order of operations, we do what's inside the parentheses first. Okay, number 11. Look at Morgan's expression. Why do you simplify each exponential expression first? Exponential refers to the exponents. So why did we do the exponents first? Well, again, according to PEMDAS, or order of operations, and since there's no parentheses, we have to do the exponents first. So according to order of operations, there is no parentheses, so we must do exponents first. Sorry, that's over number 12 a little bit. Okay. Number 12, the teacher says the expression equals 70. So which student wrote the expression correctly? Well, let's go back up. We solved all of 3 of them. Which one solved it to 70? Keegan. Yeah, so let's write Keegan for number 12. Simple enough. Okay, how might the teacher have said the expression if she wanted students to write Michael's expression? So let's go back up to Michael's expression. Michael's was the first one, and he wrote it as parentheses 6 plus 4, and then the exponent on the after the total 6 plus 4. So how can we write this to kind of express that a little bit better? Because the way she said it, she said 6 plus 4 cubed. So because she said 6 plus 4 cubed, Keegan was correct because the 4 was cubed. But how could the teacher say it so that we're incorporating the 6 plus 4 all together should be cubed? So there's a couple different ways that we could do this. So let's just say first she'll say the total of 6 plus 4 cubed. That's one way. Or she could say the quantity of 6 plus 4 cubed. And then if you can think of another way that the teacher could write it to make it seem like we need the parentheses, then, or I mean, she could literally say 6 plus 4 in parentheses cubed. So that's just another way to do it. Okay, number 14. Corin tries to evaluate 4 squared times 5 plus 6 as shown below. So 4 squared times 5 plus 6. So he does, looks like 5 plus 6 first. So it looks like he does 5 plus 6 first, which is 11. And then he does 4 squared, which is 4 times 4, and he gets 16. And then he does 16 times 11, which he got 176. So again, what should he have done first? Well, first of all, he should have done PEMDAS. PEMDAS is our order of operations. So that means we look for parentheses first. Are there any parentheses? No. Are there exponents? Yes. So he should have done exponents first, which would be 4 times 4. And that equals 16. Then next on our list after exponents is m. So then he would multiply our answer, which is 16. So then multiply 16 times 5, which equals what? What is 16 times 5? 80? Am I right? 80? And then after that, then he would add, because that's there's no division here. So the next is add. So he would take 80. So last, add 80 plus 6, which equals 86. So that's that's the answer he should have gotten. Okay. All right, number 15, our try it. Okay, so again, think about PEMDAS. We have 6 squared over 3. So do we have any parentheses? No, but we do have 6 squared. So I'm going to do 6 times 6 first, and that equals 36. And then I'm going to take that answer and I'm going to divide it by 3. What is 36 divided by 3? 12. Yeah, because 12 times 3 is 36. So if we work backwards, we can figure that out. Perfect. Okay, we're going to do the same thing for number 16. So we have 3 plus 5 squared times 4. Are there any parentheses first? Nope. Okay, so now we got to do our exponents. Okay, so that would be 5 times 5, which equals 25. And then we would do that times 4 next, because on our PEMDAS, or order of operations, we multiply after we do exponents. So 25 times 4, which is 100, right? And then what's left to do? Add 3. So plus 3. And 100 plus 3 is 103. And there you go. There's your answer. So the biggest thing that you need to take away with this lesson is our order of operations, just remembering PEMDAS. So we always do parentheses first, whatever's inside the parentheses first, exponent second, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction last. So normally when we solve equations, we of course go from left to right. But with order of operations, we have to follow these rules. And there we go. That's it. So I can't wait to see your guys' Flipgrid. If you have any questions, come see me in office hours today. My office hours are shorter today because I leave it open for parents. So I am available from 12:30 to 1 for you guys, and for parents from 1 to 1:30. Okay? And that's it. So have a great day. Bye.